So for a long time, I had my HyperX Quadcast S on a cheap boom arm, and to be honest, the sound quality was like superb. But I really felt like the professionalism went out the window when I had any video calls or people came to see my setup. It really felt like I paid all of my money on my monitors, but when it came to my audio, I just tossed it out. So when Fifine offered to send me a new mic arm and a new microphone, I had to take them up on the offer because honestly that had to change. But let's get into it. Everybody, my name is Lathan. If you see me here, this is my channel. I do tech reviews and I do a lot of TikTok memes. If you're interested in those kind of stuff, consider subscribing and let's get into the video. So this is the Fifine AM8 and this is an XLR and USB microphone. It has a lot of the features of modern microphones with the professionalism of having XLR. Now, when I first got this, I was a little skeptical because I really liked the audio of my HyperX Quadcast. It felt very crisp and very good, but now that I've used this microphone for about 4 weeks now, I really have to say that I really love this AM8 microphone. Honestly, even the look of it with the white body and the gray foam head cover just made me fall in love with it because it's so minimalistic and the RGB can turn off to make it look very professional. Let's see if I can do that here. Yeah, boom. Now you can barely tell it's a stream mic. When I had my RGB on for my HyperX Quadcast, it felt very noticeable and it felt very childish, especially during like an interview for a professional job. And especially when you turned it off, a lot of people already know the HyperX Quadcast as a streaming microphone. So their first question is, are you a streamer? And if you stream, why are you working? And yada yada. But I feel like this microphone really embodies the best of both worlds because I can turn off and on the RGB and it still looks professional when the RGB is off. So let's talk about some of these microphones features. So this is an XLR and a USB microphone, meaning that if you would like to plug it straight into your computer with USB, feel free to do that. It works, it sounds great. And if you have a little bit more professional setup and you have XLR cables and XLR interfaces, you can use that microphone too. And the best part is that allows you to upgrade your microphone later on to better and more professional XLR microphones. So you can spend about $80 on this microphone and $200 on the interface and then eventually just upgrade the microphone, which is perfect sense in my opinion. This makes it an ideal microphone for anyone that wants to get into gaming but also has to take video calls for their job on the 9-to-5 grind. So I'm using the microphone right now. I have a beautiful 3.5mm output on the back of this microphone and that just goes straight to my camera. This makes it perfect for filming videos on my phone as well as my camera because I can connect the microphone straight up and it looks professional still. The next thing I want to talk about is this beautiful mic arm. So this is the low profile mic arm from Fifine and honestly this is what really makes the setup here. Now, if you have a very cheap and old boom arm, you know how clunky and hard to move around they are. So when they offered to send me the microphone arm too, I was actually so excited. I honestly wanted it in the color white, but you know what, black suits everything as well because all my monitors are black and I have kind of an Oreo themed setup going on with the black and white. So it does still look good. So let's get into the pros of this low profile microphone. The setup is easy and the best part is when you're not using the microphone, it tucks away into the corner so that I can get to my gaming straight out of the way. So my last mic arm was very flimsy and the mic was very heavy, so it had a hard time trying to balance the microphone on the top, especially when I wanted to stand up and use it. But this arm is actually so beautiful because the mic just moves up, moves down, wherever you need it, and I can put it right back. It even has a little cable tray to hide the cable in it, so honestly, it's a minimalist stream. Even though my setup is kind of maximalist, honestly, the low profile arm is a lifesaver. Now, honestly, the only things that I have to say about this stuff is that it gets a little stiff and it's hard to move when you start out, but once you work it in, it gets a little bit looser. But that just might be for all things here, so just take that with a grain of salt. When you first get it, it might be a little stiff out the box, but honestly, this is the perfect budget microphone as well as mic arm for any streamers or gamer setup. Okay, so let me know what you guys think about this stuff here. Would you get the Fifine low profile mic arm, or is there another one that you're looking at? And let me know what you think about the audio here. All of this video has been recorded on the Fifine AM8, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.